Nissan has worked hard to hype the new Z. Yet it's an open secret that the new car shares some of its bones with the previous generation car, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's been a few years since I've piloted an example of the last Z, but I do recall one thing. For all that car's flaws and foibles, it succeeded at its core mission of being fun to drive. Thankfully, and most importantly, that carries over to this heavily updated version. Backing up a second, the new Z may share some underskin parts with the 370Z, but the styling is completely different. Thank goodness for that. The 370Z always looked a bit awkward, without the classic lines of the Zs that came before. This new car nods at its predecessors while also looking modern. A nice blend of contemporary and retro that's easy on the eyes. Only the gaping grille gives one pause. You may be wondering how much of the old Z, generation Z34, carries over to the Z35. Nissan tells me 80% is new and 20% carries over. But a bit of digging through the reviews from those who actually attended the first drive event and did the legwork shows that the story is a bit more nuanced than that. According to our friends at Jalopnik, the windshield, door windows, hatchback glass, roof panel, engine start button, seat heater switches, traction control switch, trunk hatch release, and window switches are among the parts that carry over. So are the interior door handles and air vents. The rear suspension geometry is also the same, though the dampers and bushings are new. There is more parts bin sorcery afoot. The available 9-speed automatic transmission comes from the Frontier pickup truck, though the case is lightweight and magnesium in this application. And the 6-speed manual that my test car was equipped with also comes from the 370Z, though it does see some minor changes. You also no doubt know that the 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 under hood, 400 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque comes from the Infiniti Q50 and Infiniti Q60. As for the platform itself, Nissan reps tell me it's retuned. It's easy to rag on Nissan for taking a pre-existing platform, modifying a large percentage of it while leaving 20% carryover, and then using the factory parts bin to round out the car and calling it a day. Even if you do nod in understanding when you read other reviews and see quotes from Hiroshi Tamura, who spearheaded the new Z through production, talking about how making extensive use of the existing platform helped keep costs and thus MSRP down. But here's the thing, it mostly works. Sure, maybe it's just the effect of the new sheet metal. Fancy clothes can cover up the same old structure underneath, but the driving experience is generally good enough, especially when it comes to Yaha time, that you won't care. Nissan asked journalists testing the car at home not to track it, no doubt to make sure no one had a bad day and bent sheet metal, something I know a little about. So I settled for a jaunt to my favorite curvy road with a side sampling of a nice little Cloverleaf freeway exit that allows for some grin-inducing idiocy. We're going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.